said the audio isn't that loud or we ain't that loud?
I think it's also like the intro part is just loud.
Say something?
You can hear us?
All right, y'all, before we jump into Pop the Balloon, I do want to say thank you to Fashion Nova for sponsoring this video. The dress that I have on today is the Midnight Magic Fringe Midi dress in black.
Turn the video down.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to my channel. It's your host, Arlette, and we are here with another episode of Pop the Balloon or Find Love. And we've got some beautiful single ladies lined up. Make some noise, ladies.
Pop the balloon and find love.
Okay. I think I heard barking. All right, ladies. So we're going to be
good.
bringing out some single men
We'll just
one
still
by
turn it
one.
down a little
When he
bit.
comes around this
Just
corner,
turn it
if you like
That's
what you
good.
see, you're liking everything he's saying, all that good stuff, do not pop your balloon. However, if there's anything that he says that
that's
you're just
perfect.
really not
Yeah.
a fan of, or, you know, if it's something else, whatever it may be, go ahead and pop your balloon, and I'll go over to you and see why you ended up
Can
popping.
y'all hear
You
us?
Ready? All right. Okay, ladies. Well, with that being said, let's go ahead and bring out our first single guy.
Can y'all hear us, chat?
Yeah.
It's
Hello.
good now, right?
And
Oh, okay, bet,
What's
bet.
your name?
Jared,
Jared. How
Jerry.
old are you?
Jared.
38.
And what do you do?
So I'm a senior manager for a Fortune 500 company, and I'm also a baker on the side as well.
Okay. And now, what are some things you like to do for fun?
You trying to bake some cake?
So for fun,
if you know what I mean.
love hanging out with friends and family. It could be anything from playing spades to being at a cookout to, you know, at a party. Also love working out. Fitness is very important to me. So those are a couple of things that are important to me that I like having, like doing.
Okay. And now, what do you look for in a
That
woman?
nigga stuttering, bro.
I mean,
Honestly,
you see
someone
all
who's
these pretty
beautiful
ladies.
inside and out.
Look nervous.
Someone who has a beautiful heart and amazing character. You know, you always are looking for somebody who's very attractive, but looks feed in your character is who you are at your core.
Right.
Someone who loves a joke, have fun, loves to be around family. Also somebody who loves to work out. Just like I just said, it's important to me. Yeah, so just someone who I can create a safe space for,
Okay.
to where I feel appreciated, and to also where she can feel like she's being loved correctly.
All right. Now, what are some deal breakers?
Facts.
What's up, Lil
A
Jane?
woman who lacks emotional intelligence, right? At this big grown age, I'm 38. I've been through a fair amount of things, so I just love a woman who's able to communicate how she feels, whether it may be good or bad. Just being able to communicate.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Sounds good. So
But I'm not gonna
we
lie.
have not got any pop balloons yet. So
I feel like this is the first time watching like Pop the Balloon that I see a guy actually go into like so many details of what he's looking for in a
Yeah.
woman. Like most of the time they'll say like 3 or 4 things and that's it. But this guy, he's going into depth, bro. Like
Yeah.
actually, you know, it seems like well, I'm here seriously. You feel me? I'm serious to be here.
I feel
me
like
have
that's
your pick.
usually the case with like, because I feel like this is like people that are a bit older,
Yeah.
so they know more like what they want.
They had enough experience to.
Yeah, and like they are usually, because they've been like in some relationships, have some experience, they're able to like word better, like, okay, this is what I'm looking for, this fits me.
Yeah. All right, good.
Got click right.
everybody says this is the hard part,
this is
but
the hard
I'm
part.
gonna
This is
have you pop 3 balloons.
Did you fart?
Whenever you're
Why
ready,
everything
go
you
ahead.
think I fart? You can't hear the sound without you thinking I farted.
It smells.
Look at it. Come on.
We'll go right here.
Okay, 2 more. And 1 more.
There's a lot of ladies this episode.
Yeah, it's a lot.
Some of the episodes is like only
Okay,
six.
we'll actually start down.
6 of them.
Stay right over here. All right, if we can have your name and age.
Sophia, 36.
And Sophia, what do you do?
I'm a programming specialist for a sports network. I'm a DJ, designer, Safari.com, and a music publisher.
Okay, so
That's
why did
cool.
you have your balloon unpopped?
I like the way you dressed. You spoke very well, and just wanted to hear him out. So, yeah.
And why'd you end up popping her balloon?
Honestly, it was tough. You're beautiful. I just had to pick three. The whole panel was amazing.
Thank you.
Sorry about that.
Thank you. We had another one over here, your name and age.
Okay.
Anita, I'm 37.
And Anita, what do you do?
I'm a contract analyst by day, and I'm a DJ and actress as well.
Hey.
Okay, a lot of DJs.
And so why was your balloon unpopped?
He's attractive, and I liked what he has to say.
And why'd you end up popping hers?
Once again, I just had to pop three. You're beautiful. You're amazing. Yeah, I just had to pop somebody. I apologize.
Thank you.
Then our last one over here, your name and age.
Nikki,
I let about to
33.
hit him with it.
Nikki,
Don't
what
say
do
the
you-
same thing.
Yeah.
Balloon delivery service.
And so, Nikki, why was your balloon unpopped?
He's handsome, and I just wanted to hear what he had to say.
And
They
why'd you
all
end up
said the
popping
same
hers?
I just wasn't honestly a fan of the gold in the hair. Other than that, you're very,
No, fairy hair.
yeah, you're very.
Oh, I didn't
Oh, I
even
didn't
notice
see
that.
Yeah, so
I
I
like
thought
the
they were saying the
sparkle.
blonde. I didn't know she got like some sparkly on her.
I had that like in high school.
All right, so I am now going to have you ask our
You could, like,
remaining
put it in your
6
hair.
ladies a question.
Okay. So the first question I had for the remaining ladies is, what's something from your previous relationship that you learned about yourself that you're going to take into your next relationship that make you a better person?
Okay,
Good
start
question.
here first.
See,
Name
they
and
more
age.
serious
I'm Anisha
also
here,
with
I'm
their
35.
questions.
Shahira, what do you do?
I am a footwear designer. I have my own footwear brand for women with larger shoe sizes, 9 through 14.
Okay, nice. And if you want to go ahead and just answer his question.
Vulnerability is the number one thing that I've learned from my past, and just to be more open and communicative about my feelings. I would hold things in, and then it would just, come out. And
Was they
ways that
locked in
wasn't
to take one home
beneficial
with
to the
him?
relationship. So now I'm learning to communicate, be honest.
That
be
boy staying on
vulnerable,
business.
That eye
because I want the
contact
same
though.
in return. So, yeah.
Not like the other episode. They do it like.
Your name and age.
Hi, I'm Janae Moore with 808 and Trinity. I'm 33.
And Janae, what do you do?
I'm a servant of the Lord. So I am a personal assistant. That is what I do right now, currently.
Okay.
Yeah. And if you want to go ahead and just answer his question.
So what I've learned, I would say I haven't been in a relationship since I've been saved. So now that I'm saved, it's really the Lord who's changed how I have relationships now. So I would say that what I've learned from the Lord is patience, having the fruits of the Spirit, patience, communication, understanding, just allowing someone to just not making assumptions on what they mean, maybe asking them, what do you mean by that? And just having a heart posture that is good,
Facts.
Your name and
Bars.
age.
My name is Jessica, and I'm 36.
And Jessica, what do you do?
I am artistic director for a dance studio.
Okay.
And if you can just answer his question.
Sure. I would say something that I didn't do in my relationship that I'm focused on prioritizing this time around is making sure that I make my significant other the most important person. I think sometimes we allow time to get away from us and devoting too much time to other things, but just prioritizing quality time with that person.
Okay.
All right, your name and age.
That's very
Katera
important.
Wilder, 38, and I'm a biomedical engineer.
Now, Katera, if you can go ahead and answer his question.
So for my previous relationship, I realized that love isn't enough. I was in a relationship and we loved each other deeply, but we needed more than just that. It needed to make sense in terms of logistics, like where we lived. It was a long distance relationship. And so as much as I want to have a partner, I want someone who's also intentional about making sure that they're ready for a relationship, like a marriage.
Okay.
Your name and age.
Liz,
I like
I'm
the
36.
answers though.
Yeah.
Liz, what do you do?
These are
I'm a
mature
business
answers.
consultant for a software company.
A lot of smart ladies up in here today.
Yeah,
I'm
like
good.
I love
And
when
if you wanna
women
go ahead
say
and
like
answer
I'm
his
an
question.
engineer.
Yeah, I got my
would say
shit
the
together.
Software.
number one is how to be a better communicator. I would say at times I probably wasn't the best communicator. Even little things like if I need more time to think before we
have a conversation about an argument we just had, I wasn't the best at communicating that. So I would say how to be a better communicator, for sure.
And our last lady over here, your name and age.
My name is Natalie. I'm 38 years old.
Natalie, what do you do?
I'm a licensed social worker.
And if you want to answer his question.
The one thing that I would take from my last relationship is that I was too forgiving of behaviors and words that were said. So for instance, if they tell me that they're not ready for a relationship, I need to move on. And in that fact, I was too forgiving, and I would give too many chances to try and prove myself. And that is one thing that I know that I will be taking on moving forward, to not be so forgiving.
You gotta know your worth. You gotta know your worth.
Yep.
Head on back.
Had to learn that too.
And now
that's
what
very,
about for
very
yourself?
important.
What's something you learned from your last relationship?
Communication is key. Without communication, the relationship will become stagnant, and you really won't know your partner like you should. So communication is key, and that's what I take.
Okay, so you did hear a lot of responses. It's now time to pop 2 balloons.
That's difficult.
So we're gonna go down here first.
Okay. Yeah, you go ahead. I'm gonna let you pop your 2 first, and then we'll see why.
Sorry.
Okay, and then one more.
I think the communication girly.
They all had similar answers.
Oh, you
so
popped her?
This is
No. I think who else he might pop.
Oh, okay. So let's go to the one you ended up popping,
She
and then we'll
popped
come back to her. All right.
Because
so why did you have your
communication is
balloon
a big
unpopped?
thing.
Physically, I do find him to be attractive. The cliche of I want to hear him out and hear more of what he had to say. But yeah, so that was it, really.
And why did you end up popping her balloon?
honestly, you're attractive, you're amazing. I love your answer, but when you started talking, you got the gemstones on your teeth, and I just honestly just wasn't a fan of that. Yeah.
Hey, to each their own. What can I say? Is it there?
My wife
But I
got
can take it off.
gemstone.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Them
it's
John
not
gemming
forever.
them stones.
Like you
you
put it
feel?
yourself, or you had to get it?
I mean, it's not for
implanted?
everybody.
Put it in my
It's
stomach.
definitely not for
Implant it.
everybody.
Like, you know, some people actually do.
Like the
that.
first time she
My
had it,
husband's off tonight.
I didn't know how to feel about it because I'm
Yes.
new to it. But after some
each
time,
their
it's
own.
like, I'm not gonna lie.
And then
It's
we
free.
did get a pop
Like, I don't
over
care. Go
here.
and get
Why'd
your
you end
shit,
up
girl.
popping your balloon?
Got a little butterfly,
I
little
because I feel like when I
flower.
was giving my answer,
Shouldn't
I
put
could
something
tell
else
you were
there.
looking
If you know what I
around,
mean.
trying to figure some things
no.
out. So I just didn't feel that connection there when I was answering. But you're attractive. I love your fit. Yeah, but just didn't feel that connection.
And now she's someone that's your type?
Oh, for sure, for sure. Honestly, it's difficult up here, because everybody's attractive. So you're trying to figure something out on the fly, right? So I do apologize for that, but my focus was on you.
Oh, she
you.
sold herself out.
Yeah.
Okay, we
They
now
be
have
doing
4
that.
ladies
Yeah.
left. Go ahead and ask them another question.
So who is the most important man in your life, and what qualities stand out about him to you?
Okay, start their comeback. All right, who's the most important
My
man in your
dad.
life?
My dad.
It's definitely my father. He
Your dad
is
is cool as
a
shit, I'm gonna
genuine
tell you that.
person. He loves my mother. And I just feel like I've seen what it looks like to have a husband who is funny. He likes to have fun. He was actually at a probate yesterday because he's an alpha, and so he still has fun even in his old age. But he's also serious, and so yeah, he is my example.
Okay.
Okay, what about over here?
I would have to echo her sentiments. My dad is the most important man in my life right now. He is just an extremely unique
I
individual.
feel like for most women,
and,
it's usually
he
their
always
dad.
taught me to always be myself.
Yeah.
And
I mean,
to
if
love
he's
people.
in your life.
This smiling mad hard,
Me
bro.
over here.
I would say my grandfather. He's my favorite person in the world. He's so amazing. He just is a provider. He cares about us. He takes care of us. I mean, even now, he gets my oil changed. So, I'm just used to he's just somebody who takes care of the household. He takes care of 2 households. So I just love him.
And what about here?
I would say the same. My grandfather, he was so kind, and his love for the Lord was amazing. That's what I strive to be. And he just loved love. He recently passed away the day before Valentine's Day, and it's just so coincidental because, he was just so loving, so kind. He was also a provider. I didn't have to think about anything when I was with my granddad, and he was 95, and that's exactly the kind of man that I want to marry one day. And he taught me about vulnerability and all that stuff, so I'm a completely different person thanks to my granddad. So
That's a good question.
Yeah, nah, that boy excited. He's like, man, I ain't gonna lie.
He cooking.
Yeah,
right here.
Okay.
he here
So
for
why
a
was your
reason.
balloon unpopped?
I think he's attractive. You seem well put together, and like you have a good head on your shoulder. So that's why I didn't pop.
And why'd you end up popping hers?
The other three ladies, they seem a little bit more outwardly extroverted than you. So
Yeah,
that's
she
the only reason why
she
you're beautiful.
seemed a bit more
Shy.
nervous.
Yeah.
I turn both on and off. Okay.
Yeah, for sure.
I feel like you're gonna take the white outfit girl home.
It's all good.
I think so too. Cause he was like smiling so
three
much.
ladies.
Either her
Well,
or
ask
the
them
girl
another
at the end right there with the white and black stripes.
Question
Yeah.
would be, if there was one thing your partner could do that'd make you immediately smile and have butterflies in your stomach, what would it be?
Bro, man, this is a grown ass nigga, bro.
Let's go here.
Come on, bro.
I would say just like small touches, like touch me on my back or, you know, just little things when I'm not expecting it. Just small, like not words of affirmation, but touches of affirmation.
Okay.
What about over here?
That's
There's
like
just
her
so many
love language.
things. Thoughtful gifts. I like thoughtful gifts. They're nice. Yeah.
And over here.
I love to dance, and so I would just love to have a partner while we're cooking, just to like grab me, twirl me around, and just dance in the kitchen. That would just make
That's
my heart melt.
Okay.
And I feel like any girl would like that. They all laugh. They're like, I ain't gonna
Gotta
lie.
make me laugh.
Honestly, just
It might sound
words.
cringe, but that is what they
Hey,
want.
like, how was your day? You know, how are you? You know, I was in a situation before where I didn't get that. So, you know, that resonates with me. So words of affirmation is my love language, my first one. So that's
Me too, dog. Me too,
right.
dog.
Time to pop a balloon.
Feed my dog.
Oh, okay. Let's come
said
this
yes.
way. Why'd you end up popping your balloon?
She sweat.
So I was like, I really didn't want to pop. I think you're attractive and I love what you do. I think your career is great and like what you have going on. I'm very into men with purpose and who are high achieving. So I think that that's awesome. And so I was just like, oh my gosh, I just don't have anything to pop on him. But I do feel like you're a little bit older. I mean, I'm open. That's why I was like, should I wait? Because I'm open to dating somebody a little bit older. But I'm used to dating people who are maybe like younger looking. And so
Oh, you mean like the age?
That's kind of it. It's not a lot. You're awesome.
appreciate you.
Yeah. And I just want them to have a chance. I want you to have a chance at somebody. Yeah.
It could
Now
be
she's
you,
someone that's
girl.
your type?
For sure.
It could have been you. You don't make that choice for
I usually
him.
go for women
Age
who are a
ain't
little bit
nothing but
taller,
a number.
But
You know what I'm saying?
she's very beautiful.
My wife like
yes,
50 and I'm 12.
Thank you.
Like, nah.
Ladies
That's
left.
crazy.
Any questions for him?
Sorry, nah.
You ready? Okay.
Where do you see yourself in the next 2 years?
In the next 2 years, getting a promotion with my company, and then also growing my bakery business. Yeah, so those are the two things that I see myself going in the next 2 years. Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Where's your
What
wife?
about over here?
I'm curious about a life philosophy or motto and why that is for you, if you have one.
I won't necessarily say I have a life philosophy. One thing I always think about is, you know, just striving for results and failing fast. You know, if you have a short-term memory, you know, you're able to like just move on to something else really, really quickly. And just having that mentality to where you just attack each and every day the same way.
All right, thank
That's tough.
Okay.
If you got a short-term memory, you tend to attack shit.
Oh, you
Nah,
had
that's
another
tough.
question?
Follow-up to that, where do you see yourself? So I was looking for a specific answer. Do you see yourself getting married, having kids? Like, what's the family goals of yours?
I hope that's
My
the
family
purpose of being
goals,
here.
it's interesting because I always thought I would have a family, kids by the time I was 25. Obviously, that didn't happen, right? We all have these ideals. But in the next 2 years, going towards that. Marriage in 2 years is fast. But if you find your partner and you all speak to each other and that happens, then that happens. Never put a time limit on anything. But yeah, on that trajectory, for sure.
Okay. I think I'm going to have to pop.
Okay.
All right. And why'd you end up popping?
Just because I want someone who is
Sure.
marriage-minded and focused on building a family. And, time is, you just never know what can happen, but I want someone that has that on their forefront of their mind. So.
It's I won. I knew it.
Now she's someone that's your type?
For sure. Like I said, I usually talk to taller women. She's very beautiful.
Yeah, I got the vibe that that's his type.
I mean, she also really
So,
pretty.
yeah,
Yeah.
definitely, for sure.
I saw the way you was smiling to her
Last
when.
lady over here. So just want to ask as well, is she someone that's your type?
She is. She is.
He didn't even say anything like she is. Like, I don't gotta add anything to it. She is, nigga.
No, you'll stand over here. Okay.
Oh, she ready to cling up with that nigga. She's like,
I'm ready to go.
so what question trying to
How
ask
would
on
your
that?
friends describe you?
Because I'm gonna let up with this nigga, right?
Funny, outgoing, inspirational. I have a group of around like 50 fellas that we always motivate each other every single day.
That's a lot of people.
It's a lot.
You know 55 people.
Yeah,
I don't.
do.
Closely.
Like closely, yeah. And we all push each other every day, whether
That's
it may
dope.
be something physical along the lines of working out, or within like your work sector. We push each other
Yeah,
every day.
I saw
So,
that
yeah.
too.
Every
That's-
time
that's
he
what
sees
it
her,
was
he
like.
always smile.
And he definitely
Good
liked her
questions. You have the
answers.
last one. One last one. If you have one.
Do you have any children?
No.
No. Okay. I don't either. So.
Okay. Well, let me ask my question then. Is it a yes for you for him?
Yes.
And is it a yes for you
Bro.
for her?
For sure.
We got
Bro.
the
Next.
I'm smiling, nigga.
I'll take the mic.
I'm smiling, nigga.
You don't know?
Cause I ain't gonna lie.
Some noise for them,
This is the
ladies.
most mature ass moment I've ever seen since I've been watching Pop the Balloon, chat.
All right, let's bring out.
Like
our
this is the
next
most mature ass
single
moment, and the nigga
guy.
walked home with a wifey, bro. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. Like from the start of the episode.
My name is Alex.
Like,
Alex,
I don't
how old
see
are
any
you?
toxic people
I'm
coming
42.
in today.
And what do you do?
Now let's see what Alex
I'm
come
a
in here with.
professor of theater. I'm also an actor, and I have a podcast, a
Oh,
theater
she
podcast
about to
called
pop.
The Frogs, where we talk theater and we talk shit.
Damn.
Okay.
Yeah, girls don't like podcast boys.
Damn.
And now, what are some things you like to do for fun?
I go to see plays. I go see movies. I hike. I'm also big on. I'm big in history, politics. I read.
Nice.
Yeah.
And what do you look for in a woman?
I look for somebody who is compassionate, somebody who's smart. I like smart women. Somebody who is sweet, good listener, and those type of things. Yeah.
Okay, what are some of your deal breakers?
Somebody who is not curious, and curious about people, not curious about, different like belief systems. Somebody who's not very kind.
Okay. All right. Okay, so we did get some pop balloons.
Yeah, we got a lot of
Go
them.
on.
This is get your Audi ass up out of here, bro.
I think it's the
My name is
podcast.
Shahira, I'm
That's
35.
crazy, Chad.
Shahira, why'd you end up popping your balloon?
That's
He's
tough.
an attractive guy.
Thank
I'm
you.
just, I don't love the vest. I feel like I'm not into actors in theater.
Yeah, when I heard
You know how
actor, I
many
was like,
times I hear that.
I don't like actors.
But let me. I will say. I mean, not you. I totally appreciate. Appreciate and I respect what you're doing. I'm also an intellectual though. I'm also a professor of theater, and I'm also like I totally understand it because there's so much that comes along with actors, like this ego, this instability, right? But being a professor, that's something that grounds me from an intellectual point of view, from a financial point of view, like tenure track, all that other stuff. But yeah,
I love that. Good for you.
thank you.
Now she's someone that's your type.
Good for you.
good for you. Like, yeah.
Not for me.
Get your ass on. That's
Your
what she's
name,
basically
please.
saying.
Hi, I'm Janaea Moore with 808 in Trinity. I'm 33.
And Janae, why'd you end up popping your balloon?
I ended up popping my balloon because a little on the older side for me, and
Long in the tooth. What's that say?
For me, I'm not calling you old. You're just a little on the older side for me. It's fine. And yeah.
Thank
Hey,
you,
thank you
Sean,
so
for
much,
the
Sean.
follow and for the 2K
acting
likes.
and all that.
Appreciate you,
like,
man.
it's
Much
cool.
love, fam.
I'm glad that you're a professor. I appreciate
Appreciate
your into you being smart. I like smart people, so
Really?
that's good. Yeah.
No, she's someone that's your type.
I ain't got no type, Bad bitches is the only thing I like.
Oh, all right. Well, you
And the
just sold
cussing.
yourself. The moment you make that
I think I
statement,
said biddies,
the
though.
next girl gonna
Did
pop.
you?
I said bitties.
Let's rewind the tapes.
Let's rewind the tapes.
I heard
Let's do
bitches.
it.
You said bitches.
Right? Am I tripping? Do we gotta hold on? Rewind this
Your name
shit.
and age. Liz.
I know I
Why,
did.
why he
And Liz, what
gaslighting?
did you
I did not.
Let's go.
Let's rewind the tape.
Type, Bad bitches is the only thing I like.
Yeah, you
Wait.
said bitches.
Wait, hold on.
Someone that's your type.
I ain't got no type, Bad bitches is the only thing I like.
It sounds like a mix
And
of
the
both,
cussing.
so I can't.
I think I said
I heard
bitties, though.
bitches.
Is the only thing I like.
I heard that
that's
too,
your
but
type.
it's
I ain't got no type, Bad bitches is the only thing I like.
beaties. No, I said, like if you look at his mouth,
I ain't got no type, Bad bitches is the only thing I like.
yeah.
I heard.
And the cussing.
I kind of heard that too,
The
but
only thing I like.
it's
That's
like it's
someone
a
that's your
beaties.
type?
I think.
I ain't got no type, Bad bitches is the only thing I like.
Yeah.
I hear bitches,
And
babe.
the cussing.
Yeah,
And he
I heard-
gaslighting the
think I
fuck
said
out of
bitches,
them.
That's
Did you?
crazy.
Like, oh, I
said
didn't say
bitches.
that.
Let's rewind the tapes.
Let's rewind the tapes. Let's do it.
Okay.
Thank you.
And also his
Over here,
vibe
your
too,
name
bro.
and
It's
age.
kind of.
Liz, 36.
All right. And Liz, why did you end up popping your balloon?
I'm just didn't feel that initial attraction. You're a handsome guy, but I just didn't.
Bro, it's the
believe
podcast.
it.
You can't tell me it's not the podcast.
So I know you say you don't have a type, but
That's
if you
just
saw her out,
crazy.
she's someone you would approach.
Yeah, I like the
It's a nice
I like the
straight
fit.
up.
I'm sorry,
I like the
but-
personality. Great smile.
Thank you.
Thank you, Sean.
Your name and age.
Nikki, 33.
Yeah, it is
Nikki,
the
why'd you end up
podcast and the
popping?
political.
Well, I will say you're very handsome and you're very well spoken.
It just
I'm
got a
just-
certain
I like tall
stereotype
guys.
to it.
I just want
He
to
said it might be from
Take
Alabama.
time out quickly. Every single person said like very handsome, very. It's just it's interesting. I mean, I think this is like a wonderful opportunity to learn like a lot about connection and attraction. And I do appreciate that. You know what I mean? I guess like it's surface level. The thing about this stuff is like you never ever really get to know somebody on a deeper level. But I do appreciate that though.
Thank you.
That was a whole lot of words.
And now, how tall
a
are
whole
you?
lot of
Since you
nothing.
want someone a little bit taller.
I'm 6 feet.
6 feet. How tall are you?
5'8", but I always wear heels.
Okay.
I'm not a small girl, so I need a bigger man. That's all.
Oh, I'm not a small presence though, baby.
Oh, I'm sorry. I can see.
Trying to be
Now
funny.
she's someone that you would approach.
He trying to be
Oh
smart.
yeah, I love the confidence. I love the bigness. You know what I'm saying? The big, bright aura.
Thank you. I appreciate that a lot.
Your name and age.
Anita, and I'm 37.
He's like a
Anita,
walking
why'd
red
you end up
flag.
popping your balloon?
He has a pretty big personality. It might be a little much of a clash for me.
Okay. Is he like calmer? Is that?
I like outgoing. I just don't think I'm attractive. So for him, it's not really reading well with me.
Okay. All right. No, she's someone that's your type.
She's just a nice person. I mean, I probably initially wouldn't, if I saw the person, I probably wouldn't initially approach her. But you know, I'm big on personality, spirit, and energy.
Same.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you. Your name and age.
My name is Natalie. I'm 38 years old.
And Natalie, why'd you end up popping your balloon?
Upon coming out, I think, of course, we only have physicality to see. So you're cool, looks good, fine, whatever. But I also believe that we got the same instructions. I would only think we got the same instructions for Dress to Impress or a date night. And I feel that if we were to go out, that we would not be going the same place. So it's just not my thing.
Your vibe.
Yeah. But I mean, do you, of course.
That's all I can do.
Do you, boo boo?
Yeah.
So where would you,
Fucking pro
wear
gaming.
this out? Like for dinner or anything like that?
I mean,
He's a
I
bro.
would probably wear this out for, like a casual. What I like to do, I guess I could just go ahead and talk the type of date I would
Gives
go.
me Joe Budden
like a
vibes.
museum. It's
He
probably
said,
where I was
bro,
first
when he
started
said
at,
aura,
and then go
it
to, like,
kind
a
of like
rooftop,
turned me
and
off.
after
That
I'd
the
probably go
fact
out
7
to,
years
you know,
old.
And this, as being
Yeah.
Nigerian American, right?
That's crazy.
I'm always looking for a way to like bring in where I'm from and my culture, right? Because I do think that we have an idea about what is supposed to be, I guess, like high culture, if you would, and I like to kind
She
of
not-
bring
she
a little
not.
bit of myself.
Look at her face.
She's not feeling it.
No, she's someone that's your type.
Not as much. I do feel a little bit of judgment, so probably not.
That's what you feel. I mean, what can I say to that?
Nope. No,
Yeah.
you don't have to.
All right.
I think that's just like
Let's go over here.
her
Your
face.
name and age.
Sophia, 36.
And Sophia, why did you end up popping your balloon?
Initial attraction.
Yeah.
I didn't see that we would connect.
He said doesn't have a type, but clearly
No,
you
she's
do.
someone that's your type.
Probably similar. Like it's she seems like a nice lady, but
Yeah,
I
nah,
probably
she have
wouldn't
a
approach
little
her.
energy towards him that she don't really like him at all.
Yeah.
But I feel like it's also a
we
bit
do
of
still
her
have
face.
An unpopped balloon. Your name
She was
and
making
age.
That can be
I'm
misinterpreted.
Jessica, and I'm 36.
All right. So Jessica, we see you're still holding on to your balloon. Why so?
We are in a similar career fields. I'm an artistic director for a dance company.
Oh snap!
So I definitely relate to what you practice for work.
Right.
I have similar interests. I love reading. I enjoy going to museums. Some of the same similarities. So.
All right. Do you guys have any questions for one another?
Sure. Oh, you want to go first? Go
I
ahead.
do.
Yeah.
What is your faith?
My faith.
Yes.
Okay. So I grew up Christian. I grew up Roman Catholic, right? And I continue. I like to say that, like, I continue to go to church. Like, those metaphors work for me a lot. The teachings of Jesus. Grace is probably one of the most like pivotal things that I think that I really, really take from that. The idea of like having grace with oneself and having grace with other people. I'm also very, very curious about other religions, other belief systems. Like, I'm constantly exploring, whether it be like, Islam, Hinduism, Buddhism. I'm just like curious about those things.
Okay. Unfortunately, I'm gonna have to pop.
Cool.
Man, you can't be
Why do you end
curious.
up popping?
I am a firm believer in Jesus Christ, and I prefer to date someone who is firm in their beliefs and shares that commonality.
Yeah.
Yeah, I get that.
Right.
Yeah,
Now she's
I get
someone
that.
that you would go for.
I did really appreciate, especially when you said you're an artistic director. I also appreciated that you said that you like to read. That was great. I was going to ask you what the last book you read was. What was the last book you read? Just out of curiosity.
Sure. Well, I'm currently reading a book by Eric Butterworth.
Okay.
Discover the Power Within You.
What?
So,
Self-help, self-betterment.
Yeah, get him out of here.
Yeah, it ties in my beliefs, so my faith, and then just how to harness that power from within and exude it out. So
Yeah.
What was the last book? Well, I guess.
You
Come on,
popped
go
on him,
ahead.
girl. It don't matter anymore.
Yeah.
Thank you.
The Ta-Nehisi Coates, The Message.
He still had to tell you, huh?
I had to get it in.
All right. Well, that's all the balloons popped, unfortunately. But thank you so much
He
for coming
is
on.
like
Appreciate you.
Let's give it up for him, ladies. I'll take
Thank
it.
you.
tiring me out.
Thank you.
Yeah. Yeah,
I don't
different
like
type
guys like that.
of- Yeah.
All right. Let's bring out our next single guy.
Better be a good one.
Hello. Welcome in. What's your name?
Tall.
W9K
Ty.
likes on
And
TikTok.
how old are you?
47.
What do you do?
I'm a college professor and a therapist.
Oh, nice.
Why you
nice.
give George
What are some
Clooney
things
vibes?
you like to do for fun?
Travel, go to the movies, work out.
Okay.
Yeah.
What do you look for in a woman?
Fit, feminine, and friendly.
All right. And now, what are some of your deal breakers?
Definitely just health. Health is big.
This nigga gives Obama
I would
vibes.
say.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
I mean, I kind of
All
feel
right.
that.
So we did get. Pop
What do you say?
Let's,
What did he say?
Health is big. And being combative, I would say. Yeah.
Okay. Alrighty. So we did get.
What?
Being
pop balloons.
combative.
Let's
Yeah.
go on over there see why they ended up popping.
Okay.
Like that's
All
like
right,
a
we'll
deal
start here
breaker.
with your
Like you
name
feel
and
like
age.
a combative
Hi, my name is
person.
Shahir. I'm 35.
I mean,
And why did you end up popping your balloon?
that should be.
You're very handsome, very well put together. Love your outfit. You just remind me. You look like my dad, so I'm gonna have to pass on that.
Okay,
but
it's all good.
Good luck to
Appreciate
you.
it. Thank you. Appreciate it. Thank you.
She's someone that's your
He
type.
reminds me
Yeah, I
of
think
an
so.
actor.
Yeah.
Thank you. Your name and age, and why did you end up popping your balloon?
Hi, I'm Janaea Moore with 808 and Trinity. I'm 33. And I ended up popping my balloon because age difference, just a little bit older, but like you're actually
Yeah.
like my type.
Okay.
So,
Said Will Smith.
Cool.
No, I don't know who it
Yeah.
is.
All right. Now she's someone that's your type.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah. Yeah.
And what makes her your type? Could you talk it a little bit?
I mean, I just I like her style, I like her look, and I like that the age range is great. I mean, 30s is good. 10-year difference is great these days. With maturity and energy. So yeah.
15 years, but yeah.
Yeah, all right, yeah.
I'm a math person.
That's
so
all
15.
good. Yeah. All right. Yeah.
Let's go here. Your name and age.
My name is Liz. I'm 36.
Hi.
Liz, why did you end up popping
Yeah.
your balloon?
You're gonna hate this, but you remind me of my dad too. In the best way. In the
Okay,
best way.
okay,
Like, you're
all
an
right,
attractive guy.
okay, all
I
right.
just was like,
Yeah,
oh,
okay.
just remind me of my
Yeah.
dad. I'm so sorry.
What about him reminds?
Just your energy. You seem very like lively, and you're
Okay.
you're a little bit
Yeah.
older than me. I'm only 36.
Yeah. All right, sounds
But
good.
yeah, you just remind me of my dad. Like the smile, like
Hey,
everything.
it's all good.
That's
All
great.
right.
No,
yeah.
she's someone that's your type.
Yeah, I would say so. She has a nice smile, good, good attitude, good energy. So yeah, I would say
Bro,
so.
at
yeah.
that point, bro,
Yeah.
like I would be like,
Nikki, 33.
I would be like, I don't even know if I can say you my type, because if I'm saying that now, I'm just gonna feel like you gonna seem like it's your dad talking to you. Right? You get what I'm saying? It's just gonna make, like, me personally, it's gonna make me feel weird trying to say, yeah, you my type, when you just told me like I look like your dad, I smile like him, the energy, everything. Now I'm just gonna be like, you know what I'm saying? Like, thinking backward, like, if I say you my type, then I'm just gonna look like a fucking P, bro. Like a P or like a perv, bro. Like, I would be so uncomfortable to even say, yes, you my type. Everybody's telling me I look like their dad, bro. Nah, bro, fuck all that. I'll be uncomfortable as fuck.
You why'd you end up popping your balloon?
I might want to unpop it.
Okay.
Do you want the balloon back?
She
Do you
got
want me
to
to
see
take
his
that?
personality.
It's up to you.
I do, kind of.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
Okay.
I
Let's
think she
get
get
another
to see his
balloon for Nikki.
personality.
I
in
like
the
his
back.
energy.
Yeah, he's laid back and is respectful.
There we go.
He's very
All right, we'll be
respectful.
back
He got a nice
What's going on
smile.
over
Yeah.
here? Your name
And he's
age, and
classy,
why did
you know what I'm
end up popping
saying?
Yeah, like give him
My name is
mature
Natalie. I'm
energy.
18
Yeah.
years old. I popped the balloon. I'm thinking long term, like marriage, grandkids, all that stuff. I just don't see us standing side by side in family pictures.
Sure.
Yeah.
Thank you. Appreciate
Damn.
it. Thank you. Thank you.
No, she's someone that's your
That's
type.
crazy.
No, not really.
And why not?
Beautiful woman, wonderful lady. Just not feeling the energy, but
Yeah.
you're a great person.
Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome. Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay,
He
let's
said, not gonna lie,
head
Pelumi,
on
you look like my
back.
grandpa.
So we've
Bro,
got
bro,
4
don't do
balloons
that.
left on pause.
Don't do
All
that.
right.
All right.
Back
so
up.
go ahead and ask our ladies a question.
If I fuck you up.
So, what kind of things you like to do for fun?
Okay. Name and age, and what do you like to do for fun?
I'm Jessica. I'm 36, and I enjoy traveling.
Okay.
I'm fortunate to have a wonderful job.
Okay.
So I actually have fun teaching the girls that I work with. I'm an
Okay.
artistic director
I like
for
her,
a
though.
dance studio.
Okay.
So,
She's cool.
anything
She's a little
artistic.
nervous.
Yeah.
But
I also love God.
Okay.
So I
good,
love serving
Good.
in different ways.
Good. All right. Nice.
Over here, your name and age, and what do you like to do for fun?
Nikki, 33. I actually love the movies as well.
Okay.
That's one of my favorite things to do. And I like to make things. I own a balloon delivery service.
Okay.
So I'm super creative. I'm always trying to make something I've seen, saw. And I love to cook.
Nice. Okay. Okay. All right.
Let's go on over
Bro,
here.
her cook
Name
is
and age,
nice.
and answer this question.
I'm Anita. I'm 37.
Okay.
And so outside of just work, I like to DJ. I just started DJing in 2023. My father passed, and in honor of him, I started DJing last year because he was a DJ. And I'm a creative entrepreneur. So like anything that has to do with bringing culture together, Afro-Caribbean culture, making things fun outside of the club and what the generation is so used to doing, I try to do. So brunches, balls, fashion shows, anything outside of, even though,
Okay.
I like to have fun.
Thank you.
Okay. Okay.
And over here, your name and age, and what do you like to do for fun?
Sophia, 36. I love hot yoga. I'm also a DJ, a designer, and a music publisher. So, very creative. I like to make dresses, bodysuits, and I'm Ghanaian, so I love pushing the African culture.
Oh, she's
and
Ghanaian?
Being a first generation Ghanaian American. Yeah, just representing. So that's what I love to do.
That's dope.
That's
All right,
inspirational.
So let's head on back. I'm now going to hand you a pick.
Who y'all think she gonna pop?
There you
He gonna pop.
go. And I'm gonna have you pop one balloon.
Just one?
Oh, you want to pop more? I mean, you can pop more if you want.
Okay. Let's see. So, okay. I'm sorry, sweetie.
Okay. So, why was your balloon unpopped?
Very nice gentleman. Seemed very kind, and I think he has an athletic structure. So, yeah.
Okay. All right. And why'd you end up popping hers?
First of all, wonderful woman. Didn't really want to pop it, but just not my style, though. But thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right.
Respectfully.
We've got our 3 ladies left. Go ahead and ask them another
I can't
question.
really read him to see who he.
What's your ideal
like.
first date?
Ideal first date. We'll start there and come back. What is your ideal
I
first
think he's
date?
just here for like.
My ideal first date is anything that we could do where we can get to know each other for
Let's
real.
go, Coleys.
intentionally.
Or
Like
Coles.
not the movies.
Or Coley.
Or we can go eat. I love to eat, but I want to be able to talk to you, have fun with you, and see you in different that. So maybe bowling, top golf, something like that.
Top golf.
Okay.
And what about over here?
I love an interactive date, but for the first date, I like good food. So nice restaurant. I like to dress up.
Yeah, he is definitely
So
much better than the
something-
last
Anything
guy.
better than
Little
the last
fancy
guy.
maybe. That's what I'm into.
2 W's so far.
And over here, what's your ideal first date?
Of course, you can't go wrong with a dinner date. But I enjoy planning different activities. One of my favorite things to do is plan scavenger hunts. So maybe a small scavenger hunt before we sit down to eat, because it'll show your personality and how you accept challenges.
So I put money on the yellow girl. Yellow dress girl.
Right, that's different.
Yeah.
Okay, let me have you pop.
I think it might
one
be
more balloon.
Panther.
Yeah, I'm thinking Panther too.
Sorry, sweetie.
Oh, she got it back. All right, so why was your balloon unpopped?
Well, when he smiled, he's very handsome. I like to smile.
Okay.
Thank you.
He
Thank
got a
you.
nice
And why did you end
smile.
up popping hers?
Wonderful lady. You have a great smile. Just not my style, though. But thank you. Yes.
And what makes her not your style?
I think just the outfit just doesn't work for me, and the fitness level is a concern for me as well. Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Thank you. Let's head on back. We've got 2 ladies left. Ladies, any questions for our guy? Okay, she was ready. I'll come back.
What's your faith
I know when
in
the
how
guy
you
say stuff
actually
like
practice?
Oh, okay. Protestant Christian. I attend church regularly, and I'm very involved in church as much as I can. And I just try to incorporate, biblical values into my personal life as much as possible. So,
Awesome.
yeah.
I can ask another one. Do you have any kids?
I have 2 kids, 16 and 11.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you have any kids?
No, I don't. Yeah. Do you want kids or more kids?
So I'm past the age to have more, but if she has children, I would love to, entertain that. So yeah.
Yeah. I like everything about you, but I really do want to bring.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
You're very
yeah.
handsome.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm too old for kids. I'm sorry. It's all good.
Yeah.
It's all good.
All right.
Yeah.
So you had it on for so long. Like, what was making you hang on to it?
I wanted to make sure that he was about God. I was looking at the jewelry, making sure it wasn't like anything. So.
Nah, I'm definitely.
But I
there.
do.
Yeah.
I do want to bring
I'm so
children
sorry.
into this world.
I'm so sorry. You'll have great kids, though.
Thank you.
Yeah,
You're
thank
so
you.
handsome.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you so much.
He
I
is
appreciate
really
it.
Is she someone that's your
Yeah.
type?
Oh yeah, absolutely. Yes, definitely. So. Yeah.
Okay. Let's go back over here. Why'd you end up popping?
I popped because you mentioned that you don't want kids, and I definitely want
More kids.
Yes,
I want
more kids. Yeah, yeah. I love children, so if any lady has them, I would be a great stepdad. But I just think I'm too old to have more. So I'm sorry. Yeah.
I understand.
All right.
Yeah.
And now she's someone that's your type?
Yes, definitely. Yeah. So yeah.
Like, he just
So
give
sorry.
off,
Yeah.
like...
Well, that's all the balloons.
Like,
popped in
such a
for
perfect
today.
vibe.
Thank
Like,
you so much
it's
for
just-
coming
Yeah,
on.
just
Let's
like,
give it up for
man.
ladies.
Yeah. Good luck, everybody.
Like...
All right. Thank you.
Thank you.
Look at what you said. Good luck. You even wishing everybody on the line luck, bro. Like,
he
come
just
on,
gives
bro.
off, like, effortless,
Fucking
like...
Karen said, I'll take him, bro. The fuck?
Yeah.
Oh man, that's tough, bro.
He just
Karen, get
give
your ass on.
off, like, good energy.
It's super mature, and that's why it's like say like,
And,
it's,
like,
you feel like
relax.
you feel like it's too old to have kids. That's how you know that you are a certain level of age that you feel like you're so wise enough to just know how to act right. You know, just you've worked on yourself so much, bro. Like, come on, man. This man is classy as fuck, bro. And it's very respectful too. What? Stop playing.
Let's give it up for him, ladies.
Yeah, good luck, everybody. All right, thank you.
Thank you.
Let's say I just came across your profile and love the content. Hey, thank you so much. What's the name?
Okay, let's bring out our next
Angelito.
single guy.
Thank you so much.
Thank
much
you.
love. Let's see, how do I
Welcome
get
in.
on the pop the balloon?
Can we get your name?
My name is Josh.
Josh, okay.
What's your name?
And Josh, how old are you?
I just
Well,
saw
I got
like
two ages.
The hair?
So, chronologically, I'm 40.
Okay.
But biologically, I'm 35.
Hopefully Josh
And how
acts
does
right,
that
bro.
work?
Well, chronologically, it's like time,
Yeah.
you know, and biologically, it's like health. You know, health.
Oh, okay. So you're saying health-wise, you're 35.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Oh,
Let you
no,
have
I
it.
never really thought about it. No, it's crazy.
He's saying like I'm fit.
Yeah. Because it's crazy. Like, I'm 30, right? And
Damn. Damn.
Chat. She playing with me. Hey, I don't need them in the chat. Okay,
Damn.
cut it out. But what I'm trying to say is, you know, like, like if you watching this on YouTube, you feel me? You might look at me and be like, "Damn," you know, just like they just said. And probably the first thing you probably thinking is maybe I am really young. You know what I'm saying? You probably think I'm like in my early 20s or something, because that's what I get all the time. But I be keeping up with these fools on the soccer field, like kids that are like 18, 19. I'm outpacing them. Like, I'm just like, bro, I don't feel 30, bro. I feel like I'm in like my 18 year.
Your knees tell otherwise.
Man, play this damn video. I'm tired of y'all motherfuckers, bro. That got me fucked up.
You do.
I work in the mental health field.
Nice, very nice. What are some things you like to do for
Mental
fun?
health field. Y'all need some mental health.
I like to work out.
They need to help y'all out.
Roller coasters. What else?
Maybe you got those shoes too.
I skydived for Reebok.
But different colors.
Yeah.
Okay, all right. And
Skydive, you heard that, baby?
She has to have the divine feminine.
Yeah, I heard that.
Kind dive.
You like to skydive?
What else?
Baby, we
I
never go
skydived
skydiving.
for Reeboks. So
Reeboks.
Okay, all right. And what do you look for in a woman?
Nice
skydiving. She has to have the divine feminine, kind, compassionate. Yeah.
Okay, and some deal breakers?
Deal breakers.
Yeah, he walked off like
kids.
Obama.
Okay, kids, okay. That's
Like
your
multiple baby daddies.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay. So we haven't got any pop balloons, but before we go over there, we did have you on the show before, and you ended up matching. What happened
really?
with your match?
I
Yeah,
thought
it
I
just didn't work
recognized
out.
him.
Didn't work out.
I don't
Okay. Well,
recognize
welcome back. We're glad to have you. Hopefully, we find you someone today. All right. So, like I said, no one. Oh, okay. We did get a pop. Come on over here.
She probably got traumatized
Okay, your
by
name and
it.
age.
Nikki, 33.
Nikki, why did you end up popping your balloon?
You're very handsome. I just don't like hair on men.
Okay.
Sorry.
Oh, really?
Right.
Well, no wonder why she
that
wanted
was
that
Nikki,
man
someone
that
that's
just
your
left, man, because he ain't got no hair on his head.
All
Barely,
right.
at least.
Let's take a-
Man, his hair look good.
Can I look you up and down?
What?
The
He said, "Can
dress
I
a
look
little
you
bit
up
too
and down?"
short. But
Nice.
if it was a little longer, yeah.
Just a dress.
So yes.
So yes, you are.
So yeah, I am.
Just the dress.
Okay.
That was
you.
a bit weird.
Did get
That
another
was
pop
weird.
over here. Your name.
Program is like, what the
I'm
fuck?
Natalie.
The fuck?
Natalie, why did you end up popping your balloon?
Just physically not my type.
Okay. That's cool.
All right. And is she someone that's your type?
Yeah, she's beautiful.
Thank you.
Yeah.
You feeling me? She's mad. So I'm joking. I'm joking.
Thank you.
What'd she say?
I'm back.
You're feeling
All
me, she
right. Your name
Damn.
and age.
Janaea Moore with 808 and Trinity. I'm 33.
Okay. And why did you end up popping your balloon?
That's crazy.
So I popped it because you said divine feminine, and I'm more for like the fruits of the spirit. So I wasn't sure what you meant by divine feminine.
What
I
does
mean,
that
I could
mean?
have asked, but
I mean,
I was.
if you remember the other episode we watched last time, like a couple days ago, one of the girls also said like divine masculine, and then I was like, what's that supposed to mean? Type shit that she was talking about, like she wants somebody that like kind of like just know what they want, like in the masculine area that's like not too serious. And she was talking about, you remember that girl?
Yeah.
Yeah, she
So what
also
does
mentioned divine masculine, and I'm like, What the heck is
I
that
don't know
supposed
these
to mean?
terms, bruh.
Yeah, so
I'm not familiar with these terms.
I think it's just like a girl that she's well rested in her femininity instead of just,
Like in her masculinity.
yeah.
Man, I'm both.
Because sometimes some guys they can be very. It's like when a girl like it's like kind of like feminine and masculine.
Like
Kind
me?
of like you, yeah. Like some guys
I know some guys don't like that.
yeah, they don't like that because they feel like you will probably be, like maybe very hard to be able to, communicate with,
Yeah,
or
or
like
like
you be
less
very
easygoing.
yeah, like maybe we're gonna be clashing a lot because like we know
Like,
like masculine energy is
I'm gonna
it's
argue
a
with
very
you.
strong thing. That's like yeah, like you feel
Or
like
like
you
I'm not always gonna follow.
Yeah.
Like I'm also, if I feel like something should be different, I'm gonna tell you and I'm gonna make it known.
And you're not gonna give me the chance to actually, prove myself first. And if I was wrong, then I could be like, okay, let me take you into, take what you said into consideration. Like guys, most of the time, guys just want to be just leading all the time, and like for us, it's like she got both. So it's like I just understand to know that, bro. Even me personally, for me, it's like I'm not perfect. Nobody's perfect, and I'm not gonna act like I know how to do everything. So I love to be, just the leader every time, which I do. But there's some things that it's like sometimes you just gotta fucking, let your woman, take control of some things that you feel like you're not even 100% capable of doing, and you know that for yourself. But you're learning to be better in this area. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's like when we travel.
Yeah. she already putting me out there, chat. Yeah. She already trying to roast me.
But I feel like I've gotten better at it though.
Yeah.
Like, cause I feel like in the beginning of our relationship, I was definitely more like
very masculine and
more in my masculine energy.
Yeah.
Cause I also got out of like a toxic situation.
Yeah.
But like I feel now I'm like more laid back, just in my feminine.
Because it's also like when a woman feel like a man made them feel like they can rest in their femininity, like they show that and prove them to that. Like it just like right now she's not as masculine as she was in the start. She is so much softer, like bro.
Yeah, because it's also like if girls, like if y'all are like the oldest sibling, like
you have to go through life by yourself.
Yeah, and like you are basically, after your parents, you the person that does everything. Everybody relies on you. Everybody, like you basically making the decisions. You leading. Like even your parents are letting you lead.
Yeah.
In some areas, so it's also like if you come from that situation, I feel especially in like immigrant families and stuff, when you're the oldest sibling, it's like it's really difficult to kind of like grow out of that.
Yeah.
So I think that's also like added to it, where I feel like I need to be in control of like situations and like as we are like progressing in our relationship, I'm like more confident to like let stuff go instead of having to have control all
over
the time.
everything. Yeah.
And just let him take control and just trust it.
Yeah. No, yeah.
Yeah.
And she your daddy's girl. And when I spoke to her dad was like telling me, yeah, I taught my daughters, because there's two sisters, her and her sister. There's two girls. You know what I'm saying? Her sibling. They're two girls. So the dad was telling me that I taught my daughters how to be independent. You know what I'm saying? Which I feel like that's the most powerful thing you can teach a woman when the only kids you have are just girls. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, shit. You don't depend on no man, be able to handle your own shit, be able to do your own shit, wherever. Be able to know how to take care of yourself without having for you to feel like you have to rely on a man to take care of you before you feel like you will be taken care of, or before you can take care of yourself.
Yeah. And that's why it's also hard to like kind of switch that mindset, because you're so used to being independent.
Yeah.
I was unsure about that. That sounded very like spiritual.
That's not a bad thing though.
And I'm for Christ.
Okay, so I'm Christian too.
Okay.
But I mean, like in terms of energy, so like I'm very masculine. I'm in my masculine energy, and I need the polarity. So I need the feminine energy. So it's like a plus and a minus. And if you don't have that,
that's true.
That minus, then we're just gonna be two magnets not working.
Yeah.
That's true.
Working
Yes.
against each other.
I mean, I agree. Can I ask questions? Like,
I mean, is he someone that's your type?
yeah, I think he's attractive.
I think she
and
kind of
I just
misunderstood
have
him.
a lot of questions. I mean, like, how Christian are you?
Very Christian.
Like, what does that mean?
Man, I talk to God every day. I do need to go to church, but you know, I believe in the Most High.
Okay.
Read my Bible, pray every day. So yeah.
Okay. Why don't you go to church?
Okay. Is this leading to you getting your balloon back? Is it leading to you getting your balloon back, or are you just?
Yes, I'll get it back. Yeah.
Okay, let's get the balloon back.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
like,
you
let's
better
keep
be
it
lit.
rolling.
Yeah. Because sometimes
Okay,
some
we'll be
like
back then.
it's
Head on
just
this way.
not even gonna say her. I'm just saying like sometimes some Christian do be like on some edge where it's like they're trying to be extra when it comes to like the religion, which I like that's perfectly fine. But when it comes to the moment where it's gonna start
just-
coming off like you judging people because they don't go to church, and
I
even
mean,
though they say
she's
they
like-
believe in, you know what
yeah.
I'm saying, they're Christian, they believe in God, they read their Bible, they pray, but because of one thing out of every other thing, it's like
I mean,
it
she
becomes
probably cause she says she recently got saved,
Mhm.
so she's probably like more
Yeah.
like
on the edge of it.
consistent
Yeah.
with it, and like for
It's
him,
fresh.
like it's fresh.
Yeah.
So she probably goes to church
It's
and
gonna
like
be more
more
strict.
involved with
Yeah.
it compared to him, where okay, I'm going to church, I
Yeah.
should. So
Yeah.
it comes back to the equally yoked thing.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
Hey.
long story.
Okay, so we still do have quite a lot of ladies with their balloon left. Okay, let's go down over
Come
there.
on, Arlette, you want them to pop?
All right,
Come
your
on.
age and why did you end up popping your balloon?
My name's Anita. I'm 37. I was trying to hear him out. I know you said you've been on the show before, and I don't know that I felt like a red flag, but I don't think there's like an attraction between us.
Okay. Okay.
No, she's someone that's your type?
Yeah. She's my type. Definitely, I like her skin tone. I like dark
She's like,
skin
damn,
women.
did I sew myself?
You know what I mean? And I like the fact that you got braids. Like, you're embracing your yeah.
Oh, I'm shocked, and I didn't think you were attracted.
Why are you shocked?
Damn,
I don't know.
bro.
I didn't think I was his type.
Damn, bro, what the heck be wrong with some people sometimes, man? Why you quick to cut
Very
yourself out like
beautiful.
that,
I like
girl?
your skin tone again, and you know, you
Damn.
got gorgeous almond eyes, and you know, yeah.
She melting. Yeah, she was just like
icing her
Still
up.
leaving your balloon on pop. Is he someone that is your type?
He's attractive. I just didn't think I was his type.
You're
damn.
eliminating yourself. You want the
Get your
balloon
balloon back.
Yeah.
You said give her a balloon back. Give her a chance.
Let's get that balloon back.
I feel like dark skinned women are just a bit traumatized
Okay.
when
Yeah.
it's like guys
head
of
on
maybe
this
lighter skin tone
Yeah.
where they
Sorry, Josh, I'm
automatically
gonna hand you a
think
pick
like,
now.
oh, he's not gonna be attracted to me.
Yeah.
There you go.
Okay.
And I'm gonna have you pop.
Yeah, it do be like that.
How many of them are there?
Man,
Let's do it.
He
two
might
balloons.
surprise you.
Yeah.
I know. I'm sorry.
It's tough. You got beautiful,
They are beautiful, but you gotta pop two.
Shit, if I can see a white man marrying a Nigerian woman, shit, what's wrong with this? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I think it's just like the maybe past experience makes you feel that type of way.
All right. So
Her
your
dress
name
is
and
so
age,
cute,
and why was
though.
your balloon unpopped?
Sophia, 36.
Sapphire.
Very attractive, and I want to hear more about him.
And I saw it was really tough for you, Josh, but why'd you end up popping hers?
just the dress, like before, I felt like it's a little bit too short.
Okay.
Okay.
Other than that,
Yeah, I mean,
It is short.
Like
Yeah.
smile.
But I feel it's very cutesy.
So
Yeah.
yeah.
Cool. Thank
But
you.
I feel like most of the time for guys, like on the first time meeting you,
They don't
like,
want something short.
like that. Cause you know how I was too, like in the
Yeah.
beginning. But now I'm so comfortable with anything that she wears, and it's like, yeah,
Got my butt out.
Hey.
yeah, with her butt out.
We've got 5 ladies left. Go ahead and ask them a question.
All right.
Come back.
Sorry. What's something
Try to
that,
grab one and go.
what's something that you learned from your last relationship?
Okay. Name and
What?
age and what's something you learned from your last relationship.
My name is Shahira. I'm 35, and I don't want to give the same answer that I gave last time, but I guess just be confident in who I am and my thoughts and my beliefs, and yeah, just lean more into confidence and less insecurities. So, yeah.
Okay.
Your name and age and answer to this question.
Janaea Moore with Alien Trinity. I'm 33 years old. I learned just to, I guess, not settle. So not allowing myself to overlook certain things that I need.
Good. Oh, I can't ask.
You want to ask?
Yeah.
Go ahead, yeah.
What are those needs?
I would say someone who can provide. It was some years ago, so I dated somebody like younger, and I was just like, someone who can provide. I need someone who can provide, and someone who can match me physically. And I mean, at that time, I was intimate. I'm not anymore. I'm waiting till marriage now. But at the time, he just didn't match me sexually, and I knew that even before we were intimate. So I should have just never done it.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
I gotta think about that.
I am Jessica, and I'm 36. I would say to receive grace and to give grace. I think when you're in a relationship with someone, they become the closest person to you, so they see intimate details that you don't allow other people to see, and so they can provide insight into who you are and also remind you to give grace to yourself and give grace to one another.
Okay.
You like that?
Okay, your name and
like
age
that
and answer
answer.
this question.
I'm Liz. I'm 36. Before I answer, is my skirt too short? Because you thought that I'm like my.
It is short, but I like your hair though. I like that you got your locks. So I don't know. You might.
You go back. Okay.
So something I learned in my last relationship is how important it is to like really stand on my boundaries and not self-sacrifice just to stay in the relationship. I feel like I did that a lot. So I wound up in relationships that weren't really the best for me because I was just, doing things to keep the relationship going instead of, staying true to myself. So sticking to my boundaries.
All right. Okay.
Your name and age and answer to this question.
My name's Anita, I'm 37. And what I learned from my last relationship is you can't love someone into loving you back, like sticking to who you are and what your boundaries are. So I just kind of found myself losing myself, trying to make myself become this person for someone because I wanted to be loved the right way when I could have just walked away.
Okay. What's being loved the right way? Like, what's that? What's that look like?
Well, when sometimes infidelity means that you're lacking something, so you're looking for that, right? And people make mistakes and everything like that because we're adults. But if it's constant, you're just holding on to me for something. You're not you don't want me. I might just fulfill a need for you selfishly, so you just keep me around, but that messes up me. So, yeah.
Okay.
Thank you. All right, it is time to pop a balloon. Go ahead and pop one.
Okay.
What, you gonna pop her? Why are you looking at her?
Oh, all right. I'm about to pop.
Girl.
Hey, Pro Gaming, you was wrong.
Right, so why was your balloon on top?
You was wrong, Pro Gaming.
I was very unsure, but he's nice looking. I like his hair.
I feel like
Got
he's
nice
feeling
face.
the
You have a really
second girl
intense
and
glare, like your eyes are really intense.
the
but then
last
you said
girl
you like roller coasters, so I was like,
with
is
the
he
green
serious? Is he
dress.
fun? Like, it was confusing.
I mean, if he's
So,
being really
I'm glad you
mature
popped it,
and not just
so.
going
What
off for
was
just
causing you to be
looks,
unsure?
Just
if he's going off for
he said
like
the divine
their respond,
feminine, and then
like I
his
don't know,
eyes.
maybe my
And then,
opinion of who I think
that
he
was-
will
that
be
was it for
picking
me, really.
is just I'm thinking that
No,
the
she's someone
lady, the
that's your
third
type?
lady,
It's a little too
because
tall.
her answer was like,
It was really
and
good.
I like strong eye contact. I feel like the eyes are the window to the soul.
Exactly.
So
I agree.
I have nothing to hide. I want you to look and see my eyes.
Yes, they're just super intense. I don't know if I like a soft gaze, but you're like.
All right, Josh, we've got 4 girls left. Go ahead and ask them another question. Sorry.
is
4
either the
ladies.
third girl or the one with the green dress?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. what's the best advice someone's ever given you throughout the course of your whole life?
We go
Okay.
deep.
What's the best advice someone has given you?
The best advice, it's going to sound like the best advice comes from the Bible. That's just where the best advice comes from. And so anytime I open the book, I'm getting advice every single time. So just, I would say the Bible. I mean, if you want to know what it is, you want to know what?
Yeah, what's one from the Bible that you...
I would say it's seek first the kingdom of God and his righteousness, and all things will be added unto you. So if you seek God first, then God will
give you
will direct
everything.
your path.
Yeah.
Facts.
All right.
Okay. What about over here?
I believe the question was the best piece of advice. It came from my dad. His motto is "Don't ask, just believe," and that's something that I've adapted to my entire life. I think it's important to have a strong belief in faith, and if you have a strong belief in faith, then you don't have to ask; you just have to believe.
Okay.
What about over here? Best advice.
Liz, 36. My best advice is also from my dad, and this is gonna sound cheesy, but it's be a leader, not a follower, which I learned it when I was young, but I do think it applies in adulthood too, with like so many people who like seek validation from others and things like that. So I've always like used it to just walk to the beat of my own drum, and yeah.
Facts.
Okay.
That's important.
I like that.
And what about over here?
Yeah.
I'm not trying to be on trend here, but my best advice came from my stepdad. He's an amazing man of God, and he just explained to me the power of grace. In a generation where we're all lost and people feel like maybe they're not good enough to go to Christ or to come, and the people that are in the church are condemning and pushing them away. He expressed to me giving and getting grace, and how the grace of God is enough for all of us. So that alone just kind of changed my mindset, and I noticed that I kind of operated and feeling like I didn't have to fix it myself, but just to spend time with God, surrender what I do desire, and everything's fallen in place since.
I feel like he's feeling her though.
Okay,
Yeah.
we gotta dwindle them down, so I'm gonna have you pop two.
Yeah, I think the girl in the green dress personality is
Whenever you're
what
ready.
makes him feel the energy.
Yeah, and I feel like
Yeah.
Okay, one
he
more.
asked her a question.
Yeah.
No, don't do it.
Oh, okay. Let's come
She
on over here
eliminated
first. The
herself.
one you ended up popping. So why was your balloon unpopped?
Well, he's an attractive man. I like how you're well put together and you're asking good questions to get quality answers from us. So I like that you're being intentional and you weren't afraid to come a second time to find love.
Yeah. That's bold.
And why'd you end up popping hers?
Just I think the attraction, you know, that was just that. But yeah.
All good.
Thank you.
Okay.
And why did you end up popping your balloon?
I just thought it was right. I don't know. I just remember that. Are you 40?
I am.
I know. I just remember that you're a little bit older than what I prefer, but I was willing to hear you out and see. And yeah, there's not a lot. I think you're attractive and you have a good head on your shoulders.
Okay.
You waited this long?
Any questions for him?
Come on now.
Okay, she's ready.
You got that man's hopes up.
So you said you work in the mental health field.
You never know who people will
So
choose.
How does that work in a relationship? Like, how do you ensure that when you have conflict in a relationship, it's not like coming off like condescending?
He feeling
or,
her
like, you know,
too.
everything? Like, what does that look like? I guess.
Okay.
Like the eye contact is giving.
So I definitely do a lot of like self-reflection, right? To check on my, emotional state. So I think just me being self-aware, recognizing where I'm at. I do like to, I'm gonna be honest, I like my solitude at times. So I could like feel what I'm feeling and, get connected to me. So that way it doesn't like radiate on someone else.
How is that communicated?
How is it communicating?
Yeah.
Well, I could communicate myself, and then after that, I could communicate with you. This is how I'm feeling.
No, like how would you communicate to your partner that you need space, or like what does that look like?
Yeah. It looks like I need space.
Why was that
I need
pop?
space.
It's just,
like I kind of have like an anxious attachment style. I know that about myself, so I would need like someone who would over communicate, like, hey, I need a little space, and like just give me a little reassurance in those moments. And it sounds like you might kind of just do your own thing a little bit. Yeah, which is a little scary for me. But yeah, other than that, you're very attractive. I loved everything you had to say, but yeah.
That's crazy.
So now is she someone that is your
Give
type?
some space, nigga.
His space.
Yeah, she is.
He just
Okay,
be
let's go over
ghosting.
here. Any questions over here?
Okay, so what exactly happened with the match from last time?
You knew that was gonna come at some point.
And the second question, so you can pick which one you want to answer first. When you do go into your I need space times, is it something that you do because you really just need space, or is it something that you do because, hey, you don't like what I said and you're going, oh, I'm going to put her in timeout. I need space.
Yeah, no, I don't do that. So if I need space, it's like I'm gonna communicate. I need space.
I need space.
Anxious attachment style. I'm kind of glad that you said that, because I think that's something that we all have to work on ourselves. But that's something that I can't do. I feel smothered.
Okay.
So. Yeah, I mean, I'll communicate. So
was that the issue from the other?
I prefer. So what happened previously in the previous relationships? She's not here to defend herself, so I don't want to say anything.
Okay.
That's
respectful.
Do you have kids?
No kids.
Do you want kids?
I do.
And like, what do you see yourself in the next 2 years?
Married with at least one child.
Lock him down.
No. Let me bring you on up here with us. Let's all come up here. Come on up, y'all.
That's tough.
All right. So she asked quite a few questions. Josh, do you have any? If you don't have any,
no
that's
questions.
fine. No questions? No
No
Hey,
question.
W
Okay,
TikTok,
well
man.
then, is it a yes for you?
Y'all
for
go
him?
follow the Twitch.
And is it a yes for you for her?
Yes.
We got
Hey.
a man.
We got a
I'll
man.
take this mic.
We
and
got
you
a
guys
man.
can go off. Get your girl.
We already a match.
We got a man. Every time they get a match, we match again and again.
We already
All the way again.
match.
All right, we got that match, yeah. We got that match, yeah.
All right, let's bring out our next single guy. Hello, welcome in.
Damn.
Oh no.
I
You have
didn't.
your name?
Damn.
My name is Paul.
Uncle
Paul, how old are
Kunle.
you?
I am 41 years old. Young.
But I let go.
All right, and what do you do?
Can I me by?
I'm an attorney, and I actually
Why you look like
am an
pastor?
executive for a.
He says an attorney. I need to look like a lawyer.
He is.
Yeah, like, yeah, I'm tripping. But
Isn't that the same thing?
I thought, okay, yeah, it is. That's what it is. But it looked like the one that if you sign up for it, you go to jail. You getting locked up regardless.
Yeah. He's giving pastor.
It's giving, if I take this man as my lawyer, bro, I'm going to jail, bro. I'm never going to get past.
Crazy.
A theater company that does a little bit of motivational storytelling for different types of issues, for bringing hope to young people, kind of health issues, change, that kind of thing.
Lawyer Adekunle.
My number one thing that I do, I'm an ambassador for
What's
the
up, Dan?
Short Kings Revolution movement, where the old school folks came from the old chocolate revolution, where chocolate was in the back and the light-skinned brothers was towards the front, but we came back up, and now we're here. So I wanted to be able to get to a point where those 6'2" brothers, put them aside. Give me that 5'1" guy back there. But yeah, just like to have fun, be able to do things in my spare time. That's
Nice, okay.
Yeah, he's
And,
definitely giving money.
You said 5'1", so you're 5'1"?
He got
Or
money.
I'm
5'1"?
actually 5'7".
Okay.
How do I send him my
Maybe I'll
cash
get
app?
like around 5'8", that's somewhere around there. But hey, look, once you go short, you'll never abort. Okay. I
Babe,
made that
you
up
should
myself.
start using that.
All right. Now, what do you like to do for fun?
You also 5'7".
Chat, y'all heard that bullshit? She said I need to start using that. What you mean I'm 5'7"? I'm not 5'7".
You are.
I'm 5'9". You short.
Guys always.
You telling
add
me you looking at this
inches.
man right here and he look the same as me?
Yeah.
See,
Like-
my head is not even in the camera anymore.
Guys always add inches.
Yeah. In multiple places.
Yeah. So you're saying it's true. Guys,
I got inches.
Guys add
Yeah,
inches.
and then you know.
Guys add inches. Girls take off inches. Like girls always be saying they shorter than they actually are, and guys be saying they taller than they actually are. Just like how girls always be saying they got a lower body count than they actually have, and guys always say they got more body count than they actually have.
That's crazy. But girls come in here wearing high heels talking about something. I need a man taller than me. Hey, motherfucker, you wearing heels.
Yeah,
Talking about
but
something.
if
I
I
need a
wear
guy that's at
heels-
least 6 foot. You walked in with high heels, and you're already 6 foot with high heels, and you say you need a man 6 foot. He's 6 foot standing in front of you, and you still saying,
Yeah, but like with
I don't
heels,
know.
you want him to you want to look like that.
What you trying to date? High foot tower? You need a high foot tower?
Like girls want to feel like
Hey, well,
small.
how about you take them shoes off? Take them heels off,
like,
and you
when
gonna get a
we-
tall man. Even a short king gonna get a chance.
when we wear heels, when we feel, like a little feminine and stuff, when we wear heels, we want to feel like, cutesy and feminine. So that's why we need a guy that's taller than us, also in heels, so we can feel small and cute and petite and feminine. Okay?
Okay,
I walk next to you and I look down on you.
that's crazy.
Yeah.
Y'all heard that bullshit, chat? Y'all heard that bullshit? Say, Lumi, I'm 5'4". The heels are not making that much of a difference.
Yeah.
I mean, if you're 5'4", like, I get it. But if you're, like, already almost, like, 6 feet
Like
as
me.
a woman, babe, you're not 6 feet. Shut up. Like,
I'm 5'7".
yeah,
I mean 5'7" and a half.
short coin. But if you
Short queen.
if you are a woman and you're like almost 6 feet and you wearing heels and looking for a man that's gonna be taller than you, I think that's crazy as fuck.
No, I don't think that's
Really?
crazy. No.
Well, that's just my
Because
opinion.
girls,
I
no
think it's
matter
crazy.
like no matter what height they are, they like to feel small and cute next to their man. Just like if you are a bit like on the bigger side as a woman, normally in most cases they don't want to date a guy that's really skinny, because if the guy is also not really that tall and skinny, then they just feel like super big next to him, and girls don't want to feel that way. They want to
Nah.
feel small and cute, like, oh, you need to protect me because I'm
Nah.
so cute.
Yeah, I get it.
Yeah.
I get it.
Yeah, we the same height. we stand next to each other like, what's up? I need to like defend myself. We gonna fight
You
together.
defend yours. She know I'm a gangster.
I put flip flop on today and I looked literally in your eye.
It don't matter. It don't matter. At the end of the day, you know it's a big ass gangster saying, right, motherfucker, your feet. Oh, that Trumpy, you know what I'm saying? Like, that shit get low down in like 2 seconds. Keep playing. Yeah. Talk about all that crap, man. Take them shoes off.
Yeah, I'm a
And not everything
big
needs to
believer in
be
the Lord
small.
Jesus Christ, and He has
Yeah.
allowed me to
Not
get
So
to
you
that
can
point
wear
in my
heels,
life.
Lumi. No, I'm not wearing no
Absolute
damn heels.
blessing. So, I volunteer at my church, True Zion Gospel Temple. That's the main church. If you need a home church, that's the place to go. It's absolutely amazing. I volunteer.
Nah, I totally
He be
agree.
in church. I'm telling you,
extracurricular
probably
stuff there.
pastor.
I love to be outdoors.
That may be
indoors.
preaching,
I do
bro.
a little bit of everything. I also play
Nah,
music.
chances of that, I totally
And I
agree.
play a little bit of
Like,
bass guitar.
if you are like, if a woman is
She
like
5'4".
yeah, if a woman's like 5'4" and you shorter than her, bro, just go look for little people. I'm sorry, bro.
So would love to play some music for somebody out
Like,
there.
it's different
But,
if you as a girl are like
I'm
6'3",
Yeah.
pretty
and the
relaxed,
guy's
pretty
the
chill.
same height.
Okay. And what do you look for in a woman?
I look for someone who is honest, someone who communicates well, someone's faithful, someone loyal, someone warm, someone that loves the Lord obviously as well, and then someone that is very
I can't
nurturing.
with your ass.
Okay. And deal breakers?
Deal breaker is probably the opposite of all that stuff. So being able to see someone that's not that faithful, or someone that's not as nurturing, someone that's not as warm.
Right.
But I'm pretty open. But as long as they have that core of the Lord, we can work with anything.
Okay. So we did get some pop balloons. Go on over there, see why they ended up popping. Your name and age, and why did you end up popping your balloon?
He said if you're rich, I'll take him. I need a new car.
I popped
That's
my balloon
crazy.
because I think.
Babe, we should
you're
talk
just a
to him
little
too.
short. Like,
We
I
need
don't
a new
mind
car
dating
too.
somebody who's a little shorter.
The revolution.
But I haven't had that many good experiences with short guys, so I'm just gonna. But you seem very nice, very funny. I love the blue and the butter combo. Navy, you know, you seem like you.
She's
you
trying
got
to be
style,
nice.
So that means a lot.
No, I appreciate you. God bless.
And now she's someone that's your type?
So for me, I've given up the type thing because of the fact that some of the stories that I've heard of like really long-lasting, beautiful relationships have been people like, I wasn't attracted to them, I didn't like them, and next thing you know, something beautiful happened and came. So I've given up the type. I don't want
Listen, get
anyone
paid
ever
reading
affect
to
my
children.
experience, because if I've done the same thing and didn't get the results I was looking for, I got to change it up a little bit. So,
Yes, I
but
agree.
girl, you got it.
Thank you. Thank you.
Perfect, thank you. Let's go on
She
over
gives
here.
me,
your name and age, and why did you end up popping your balloon?
She looks a bit
Janae
like
Moore, I'm
Lala.
33, and I popped my balloon just because
Isn't that her
I
name?
just didn't have that initial attraction. If I'm gonna, I'm dating to marry, and if I'm going to marry someone, I have to want to be with him and only him for the rest of my life. So there's that, and I did go short and I did abort, and I'm not gonna go back. So there's that.
Okay.
Yes.
Now she's someone that you approach if you
She
saw
is
out.
absolutely gorgeous. I've got the confidence to approach whoever, and so I would approach, and I'm not afraid of rejection, and because I obviously can't leave here with each and every one of you. So, but you're absolutely gorgeous. Again, someone that loves church, someone that loves the Lord True Zion. Shout out.
I love that. I love that.
Yeah,
Yes. keep
you
that.
would be we would be going to church and praying together.
We can still go to church and pray.
Come on now.
I'm going tomorrow.
Come
so
on now.
let's
I'm
go.
from New York, so
I'm gonna find one out here.
there you go.
Thank you. Your name and age, and why did you end up popping your balloon?
I am Jessica, and I'm 36.
Jessica.
I think your personality is infectious. You had all of us laughing and smiling. And I also love what
But you
do.
ugly as
You
fuck.
seem
That's
really
like, no.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I'm playing chat.
if we saw each other out, I don't think things would go past us just getting to know each other on a surface level.
Yeah, no, it's okay.
It's good, Erica.
No, I the same thing, because for me, like, I don't really go by initial attraction. I totally took that playbook and like ripped it up, recognizing to be able to, I know this is speed dating, and so being able to say, oh man, short kings, not yet, but being able to see, I could feel your spirit. You have such a beautiful spirit, such a wonderful energy, and that kind of thing is what I kind of move towards now, somebody's energy.
Thank you. Nice
That's
meeting you.
dope. That's dope.
Your name and age, and why did you end up popping your balloon?
My name is Liz, and I'm 36. Hi. I just didn't have that initial attraction there. You have a wonderful personality.
See, I know what you
very
be in.
funny, great personality.
Yeah,
I
it
just
sound like you
didn't feel
farting.
that initial attraction when you came out.
I realized it later on that that's what you've been hearing the whole time, thinking I might be farting and shit every
Everyone
second.
has this wonderful energy. I mean, I'm a deep spiritual person. I feel like prophesying over everybody over here. It's just like God's gonna do some amazing things for you, and it's like being able to.
I feel like one of them
feel
are gonna
that
one day
deepness
balloon
and that
back.
depth for me, it's
Just
like really
watch.
important. So,
I mean, he has a good
if I'm
energy
not
though.
allowing
but
the ooze to come
I
out,
feel
that's
like
okay,
they
but,
can't look past the
but my
fact
prayer
that
is
he's
he's
a short
short,
king.
yeah.
beautiful. I would absolutely
And you
approach
look
her,
like a
even if she's
pastor.
like, nah, I'm not part of the revolution
Yeah,
yet.
shout out to all my
That's
short king out
okay,
there,
too,
man. I
but
know
I would
y'all going through it,
absolutely- I would
but
approach
you gonna
everyone,
find
so
love.
that's
Don't
the
get fucked
shortcut
up,
here.
man.
Yeah,
I'm
he
throwing-
found
I'm
love
the
in the
punch.
end too.
Thank
So
you.
I'm tired of most
Your
of the
name
time,
and
you know,
age, and why did you
women
end up
don't
popping your
want
balloon?
short king.
Nikki,
Man. Come on,
33.
man.
So I'm not going to say what
You see
I
me?
didn't like about him. I think that I'm just a little bit too
You a
much woman
fine ass
for you.
woman right here.
Oh,
She don't care if
I'm
you
just-
tall or
What
short.
ways?
Size.
Okay.
And just, I'm just.
my grandmother always told me that a little axe can cut down a big tree, and so
You ain't lying. Little axe.
oh, he
I
confident,
appreciate that.
He
confident.
confident.
Yeah,
Nah, that's one thing I know about guys that are short. Cause I had a friend. Remember the dude I told you about, my friend Paul, that we got in a fight. Like he is very short. He's like 5'4", but this guy is confident. Is off the roof, bro. Like he's not scared of rejection, but his confidence off the roof. But he get rejected a lot. But he is like the confidence that he has when he talking to girls. like, I wish I had that. You know, I'll be looking at him like, bro, like, damn, bro, but shit, damn, my guy. Like, for me, I didn't even have to, like, always try like that, but for him, it's like he always have to try. And his confidence is, like, so high off the roof, bro. And I'm like, bro, respect to you, my guy. Nah, like, he talks just like him, even maybe more.
That's
Like,
good, though.
Yeah. That's just crazy.
I feel like being able to like feel that energy, feel that connection is great. I would definitely approach.
Did he
you
make the ladies
and
laugh? Bro,
recognize it.
what?
And
Paul is
I've
funny
only
as shit.
dated shorter women before, but I recognize that I got to rip that up as well. And so we could have taken it slow to be able to get me to be able to handle it, but it's all good. It's all good. It's all good. I'm definitely.
Like, I feel like a
definitely
lot
pray
of
God
girls
bless
put
you.
him in friend zone.
Okay,
Because
your name
it's
and
like
age
they
and why
don't take
did
him
it pop in?
serious.
Oh,
My
all
name
the
is
balloons
Natalie.
are
I'm
already
38
popped.
years old. I am an ally to the short revolution, but I'm not necessarily in it.
Yeah, that's okay. There
But,
you go.
I'm
There
all
you
for
go.
y'all.
There you go.
And I am also trying to give up the whole idea of, having a type as well. But I do believe, I'm a strong believer that it does start with the, initial attraction. When people say like, oh, I just threw that out the window, I don't believe that, because you gotta like what you see. I do think you're a great person, and I thank you for, the prayers that you've given and everything like that. But I just don't see us going long term.
Yeah.
Gotta be honest.
I definitely respect that. Part of it is being able for me, like, to really like push the conversation of where kind of dating has kind of gotten a little bit. So I'm always going to challenge folks to be able to say, if I've done something before and it didn't quite work, what's a different way
I
that
definitely
I can
understand
do
that,
it?
and I agree with that. I'm trying to also change that notion as well.
Yeah,
Clearly, what I liked before didn't work, or I would not be here.
Yeah.
But
And I also feel like for like short guys, it's also like the reason why they don't really have a type is because they've not really what do you say? How do you say it?
Had the luxury.
Like
to
the
pick.
luck. Yeah. Like it's hard for them to say, oh, this is who I want or this is who I like or whatever. So it's like because even who they like don't even like them back. You get what I'm saying? So it's like okay, at
They
this
can't
point,
be too picky.
yeah, they can be too picky. Yeah. So it's like they just have to like
That's tough.
hey, it's more about the energy, the vibe, the connection. And I feel like that's also one of the most important things. Also when it comes to relationship. So I feel like for them, bro, it's still like a good luck, but only just the appearance on the outside, which is always the first thing. The attraction, appearance is always very important as well. Because if you're not attracted to somebody, no matter how nice or whatever it is they are, you will still have a moment where you like, you know what I'm saying? Where it will, you know what I'm saying? If you know you have that in you, that okay, attraction is important to you. But when you're a short guy that you get rejected all the time, at some point you just like, bro, I have no choice but to just go for whoever love me for who I am instead of me worrying about the outside appearance,
I do understand, but thank you.
No,
So you ain't got no
absolutely,
choice.
absolutely.
Your name and age and why did you end up popping your balloon?
Sophia, 36.
Hi, Sophia.
Hi. Just initial attraction. I love your cross.
Lord
I'm a
Jesus,
Christian,
True Zion
yes.
Best Church.
Yeah,
We're here
just
to
initial
promote his
attraction. I
church.
prefer women
True Zion Best
a bit taller
Church.
than me, and I got some
Come to
height
my
on me,
church.
so- Yeah, but it's all love.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Short King's Revolution. Once you go short, you may have aborted one time. I think she aborted, but it won't happen too much. But you're amazing. Again, you all have wonderful spirits, beautiful energy. Again, I'm praying that you guys really find that wonderful person for you, because you all deserve love. You all deserve that companion that makes you feel strong and empowers you to do what God brought you on this earth to do.
Yeah. All right. Well, Paul, that is all the balloons popped, unfortunately. Thank you so
dang,
much for
the
coming
respect.
on. I'll
I'm
take
hip.
that. Let's give it up for him, ladies.
Like that's a legit person.
Yeah. He just
Okay,
if he was
let's bring
probably
out our
taller,
next single
I feel like he would probably get
guy.
a chance. Maybe with like which one was the girl that said she don't like hair on men?
And what's your name?
James.
James, how old are you?
James!
37.
And what do you do?
I'm a high school PE teacher. I'm a basketball coach. I'm an entrepreneur. I own about 10 vending machines.
Wow.
And
Ooh.
I'm currently investing in real estate.
Okay, very
Nah,
nice.
this
What are some
nigga
things
got
like-
money. This nigga, nah, that's something I need to get into, bro. I need to like actually do research on that shit. Now that shit's actually very good. Vending machine, Oh man, this man's be collecting like the fact that you say he has 10? You say he got
You got time for that?
babe, what? What?
You know you gotta feel all them. Yeah, like who got time for
Babe,
that?
you can hire somebody to do that for you. If you do the first set of taking care of that for you, by yourself, maybe for like the first year, and after that, like just pushing through after that, babe, it's not difficult for you to restock that shit every time. Just pay somebody to do it for you, and you're not gonna be paying that much. And one vending machine, motherfucker is pulling out like 5 bands, like in like 2 weeks, bro. 5 bands in 2 weeks. And not talk about honing 10? This nigga got money. This nigga's got money.
For fun.
I love to go to sporting events,
It's crazy.
concerts, comedy shows. I love to travel, of course. Just seeing the country and different countries as well. So,
Okay. What do you look for in a woman?
Well, first I got to be physically attracted to her, of course. Somebody who's
See, look like
confident,
one for them.
has some type of fashion sense, ambitious.
See, imagine $90 million.
Just knows how to have fun.
Okay. And deal breakers?
Crazy.
Lazy, just always negative.
Yeah, I don't like that either.
Mean, rude, and just somebody that's not pleasant to be around.
Okay. All right. Sounds good. So we did get some pop balloons. Let's go on over there, see
Okay.
why they ended up popping.
You said
Your
pleasant
name
to
and
be
age,
around?
and why did you end up popping your balloon?
Hello, my name is Shahira. I'm 35, and I just popped because I think you're just a little too short for me, and just seem older. Like.
So did he say
really old
glazing?
soul.
I don't know.
That's pretty much it for me.
All right.
Hey,
And,
W.
how
James,
tall are you?
man. Thank you for that.
5'10", 5'10", okay. Now, she's someone that's your type?
She is, but she's too tall for me. I wouldn't.
Okay.
Aw.
Well, I guess it's a good thing she popped then, right?
Works out perfect because I'm actually 5'10" without the heels, but I don't know. So yeah, it works out.
That's what I'm saying. Guys be adding
Let's go hear
inches.
your name and age, and why did you end up popping your balloon?
I'm Janaea Moore. I'm 33, and I pop my balloon just because you're not really my physical type. I was like, I have a thing with noses, and I like a guy with kind of like a thin like bridge. I know that's like so extra, but I do. I just have this like attraction to like this like thin bridge. Yeah, I like noses. Yes.
No, she's someone that's your
I
type.
like noses, babe. Your nose got to be bridging.
I don't know if I would approach her.
I need your bridge-ass nose.
She's good looking.
Yeah, you shouldn't.
I shouldn't.
Wait, what? What happened?
She's good looking. She's pretty. I mean, I don't know if I would approach her, but she's good looking.
Yeah, you shouldn't.
What?
I shouldn't.
You shouldn't.
Okay. All right.
Okay, let's move on.
Okay.
Your name and age, and why did you end up popping your balloon?
I'm Jessica. I'm 36. I think that you are attractive. I'm just not attracted to you. But I love that you're ambitious and you really seem motivated.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
No, she's someone that's your type.
She's attractive. Like I said, I don't know if I would if I would approach her outside or something like that. But no, I'm sorry. I don't know if I would approach her outside or anything like that. But she is attractive.
Thank you. All right, we've got 4 ladies left. Go ahead.
So
and
what
ask
does
them a
she have
question.
attitude?
Um,
What does she
well,
have?
what are they
attitude?
looking for in a man?
What are they looking for in a man? Okay.
Yeah, that attitude was.
Start here. Name and age, and what are you looking for?
unexpected.
I don't know what happened.
My name is Liz. I'm 36. I'm looking for a man that believes in God, someone who wants to be a protector, provider, someone who's kind, caring, honest, fun. I love to laugh, have fun, all the basic things I feel like everybody's looking for in a man. Yeah. Okay. Just keep it there.
Your name and age, and what are you looking for in a man?
Nikki, 33, confident,
She look like
hardworking, smart,
what's the name of
funny,
the
Black
kind.
China.
Black China? Yeah, yeah.
All those great things.
Yes.
Supportive.
That's a good one. Yeah. Okay. Your name and
She
age,
look
and what are
cool
you
as
looking
shit,
for in a
though.
man?
Hi, I'm Natalie. I'm 38 years old. Simply, I'm looking for a man that wants to be with me. I'm looking for someone that's loyal, that's faithful. It
Dope.
sounds like a dog, but it's just like I want someone that wants to be there and wants to be in the relationship. Yeah.
Your name and age, and what are you looking for in a man?
My name is
But I
Sophia.
feel like
I'm
you gonna pop her.
36, and someone who's loyal, God-fearing, doesn't a great communicator, support, just a great person and a good personality. Yeah.
That's good. Thank you.
Damn, she popped.
Oh, right here. I was
Aw.
looking back. So, why did you end up
She
popping
was
your balloon?
kind of nervous when she
I
was talking
just
to
popped
me.
because I'm just not feeling the energy.
Yeah,
I'm getting kind
I
of
could
like
tell.
a nonchalant vibe, like lackadaisical. So.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's not my
feeling the
vibe either.
connection, really.
I can't do
Spot
nonchalant.
on.
He's a-
Are you nonchalant or?
I'm chill. I'm chill. I don't really get too high or too low on anything.
Okay, okay. She's someone that's your type?
I like my man high.
She's good looking.
Like,
Smoke that weed.
No.
Oh, okay, know that. Okay. I don't smoke weed.
So, what
alright.
would make you not want to approach her?
I'm not sure. It's just not my type. You know, I mean, like she looks cute. She's cute, but it's just like she's a cute girl. I wouldn't want to talk to her.
Just stop popping.
Fair enough.
Yeah,
All
let him
well,
pop,
let's just see
man. They
here. We
got
three ladies
choices.
left. Go ahead and ask them another question.
I feel like he likes the blonde lady.
Yeah,
What's the best
Fine China.
and the worst thing about dating you?
Okay. So, what's the best and worst thing about dating you? Let's start here.
The best thing is I'm super supportive, smart, and I can hold somebody down. The worst thing
She gonna
is
hold you down, lady.
I think
Tie
I'm
your
okay.
head
I'm just a little clingy maybe sometimes.
I feel like guys like that to a certain
The
extent.
best and worst thing
Yeah.
about dating you.
The best thing about dating me is I'm funny, I'm supportive. I would say the worst thing about dating me, and I've heard it across the board, is that I choose not to cook. And I do know that a lot of men I've ran into that do hate that, but I don't cook daily.
So, you eat out every day?
I get by.
Okay.
That's tough. She is different.
Alright.
That's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah, I mean, you
She's
either like
being-
that or you
Best
don't.
and worst thing about
Yeah.
dating you.
The best thing is I'm down for almost anything. I'm pretty athletic. I love to travel. I love hot yoga. The worst thing about me,
So I've been more than happy to cook for you, shorty. Yeah.
I
I cook. If I love you, I cook for you. Like, you don't gotta be the woman
I
cooking.
don't even know. I guess when I'm serious about you, I'm serious. I
Can be.
I don't play games, so once you are not communicating very efficient with me, I just tend to disconnect. So yeah.
Cool. Thank you. Why'd you end up
They
popping
both
your balloon?
popped.
I just wasn't feeling a connection. I know it's like really like the other guy said, it's like speed dating, but even just like you don't really seem to want to be here. It's kind of an odd feeling. Like you just like she said, like you're very nonchalant, and it's like okay, I get you, I don't, whatever. And so it's kind of
Yeah, it's
just,
like the answers that
I
he's
don't feel,
giving.
Yeah.
any
It's
kind
kind
of
of giving
energy.
off like, yeah.
Like, you too cool.
Now she's
Yeah.
someone that's your type?
No.
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 And why not?
I mean, I'm just not physically attracted. Honestly.
But what is your type?
And you did end up popping over here as well. Why?
I'm just a happy person. I like to laugh and smile a lot, and you have not smiled at any of us once.
Okay.
That's all. But other than that, I like all your other qualities. I like that you have a job, and then you have all your vending machines, and all that.
Yeah,
You're
like, he
definitely my
isn't
type.
serious.
I just
Yeah.
want to smile a little bit.
That man look like he just
No, she's someone that's your
goofy,
type.
bro. You weird.
I wouldn't approach.
Like if you,
And why not?
What is your type?
yeah.
'Cause
Yeah,
none of us
thank
seem
you.
to be
Let's
your type
let's
so
figure that
far.
out.
I mean, she was probably the closest one to my type to say.
Okay.
And
I see.
I'm not. I mean, I'm really not really physically attracted to most of them out here right now. That's all. I mean, I'm not no disrespect or
No,
anything.
no.
I'm just
Yeah,
Man.
of course. Yeah.
You
Teach us
you
all.
act like you Michael B. Jordan.
She ended up popping over here. So why'd you end up popping? I mean, I think I know, but
Yeah, you pointed back there, so
yeah.
I'm good.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, pop your shit, girl.
All right. Well, that is all the balloons popped. Thank you so much for coming on. I'll take the mic.
problem.
So give it up for him, ladies.
Go. My friend, get out of here.
Like if you compare him to the first guy that came out, he's a joke.
Let's bring out our next single guy.
Like, this girl should have picked the short king when he came
Hello, welcome in.
in. Oh,
Can we
Claudia.
have your name?
They get older each time.
My name is Darnell.
And Darnell, how old are
50.
you?
I'm 47 years of age.
47, and
I
what do you
think
do?
I was close.
I am an entrepreneur. I'm a stand-up comedian,
I think he's been
actor,
here before.
entertainer, and podcaster.
Okay. What do you like to do for fun?
Yeah, she her podcast.
I actually enjoy spending time with my friends, family.
It's alright,
I like to
get
draw,
out of
I like
here.
to laugh.
That's real
I'm a
unk.
foodie. I love to eat.
Yeah, y'all be trying to call me
I
Unc.
like to travel as well.
That's Unc right
and
there.
I like
That's
to just
you in
learn
a
new
few
things.
years.
Hey, don't do that.
What do you look for in a woman?
I'll still be out pacing
I
youngins
look
though.
for, at the end of the day, a virtuous woman. If I have to tell you what that means, then I just know you're not for me.
Okay. And deal breakers?
Deal breakers,
It's a
expensive. Not being open-minded, and a woman that doesn't have God in her life in any type of way.
Okay. All right. So we did get pop balloons. Let's go on over there, see why they ended up popping.
Aw.
Okay. Your name and age, and why did you end up popping your
Oh, he's
balloon?
also a short
Hi, I'm
king.
Shahir, 35.
Damn, that man
and
short
I
as
just
shit.
popped because I think you're just a little too small for me, and I think a little too old. But that's it.
He's not just short, but he's
Respectful.
small.
That's
But
respect.
you're a handsome guy.
Nigga look like my dad.
I swear I was gonna say
Right?
like you look like the dad.
Like you just don't have the belly.
I like the
Yeah.
outfit.
You just don't got the belly.
Yeah, I just.
You look just
get
like
to
my
get to know her,
dad.
But yeah,
Aw. Thank you.
Your name and age, and why did you end up popping your balloon?
I'm Janae Moore.
She look
I'm
like Kevin
33,
Hart.
and I
Yeah,
probably
older
just-
version.
Yeah, a little bit too old for me. I mean, what she said. I did know what she said, and it's like you're older and you have this like young guy swag, which is fine.
What?
It's
What's wrong with
fine,
that?
but it's like,
You don't like that?
yeah.
I mean, I like that, but I get what
Respect
she's
that, yeah.
saying.
The one
With
that's
like,
your type?
like the pants.
yeah, she's
It's
beautiful.
giving Fashion Nova.
I just came in something comfortable. I'm probably gonna get that. I don't know a lot of 47. I don't know what a lot of people mentality think 47 look like now, but
Yeah,
it's
thank you.
different. You know, it's not coming in the Easter outfit. You know what I'm saying? With
Yeah.
keys out jingling, but. I just put on what I felt comfortable with for the day, but I can put it on casual as
I
well.
feel like a
I'm
lot
very
of girls
versatile, but
expect
I just came
the
comfortable
guys to
today.
pull up in like suits
Your name
or
and
like
age, and why did you end up
bit
popping your
more.
balloon?
I am
Not
Jessica.
casual.
I'm 36, and I think you look pretty good put together. I actually don't hate the outfit. I love the scarf.
Thank you, appreciate it.
You definitely look like a creative. I love that you're ambitious with all of the things that you do. I just don't find you attractive.
Respect.
Okay. And now, is she someone that you find attractive?
No, I didn't feel the mutual chemistry either. You know, beautiful woman, she's put together well. I just not my type. Yeah, I just didn't have a spark or anything. Like,
You keeping it respectful.
Your name and
He
age,
said,
and
all
why
right,
did you
I
end up
have to
popping
go
your
to
balloon?
bed. See
My name
you
is Liz.
and
I'm
stream them.
36.
All right, pro game. Thank you
just
for
a
joining
little
us, man.
too old
Yeah,
for me.
Much
thank you
love,
for
bro.
sticking
Sorry.
around.
Like she said, both
Guys, we've been
together,
streaming for
you're
6 hours,
handsome.
Yeah.
and y'all stick around
Just
this long. That's dope.
You have a
Appreciate
good night.
For her, she's
Have a
someone
good
that's your type.
sleep.
respectfully, she's a beautiful woman. Just I didn't have a spark or any, like, wow, you know, the same thing. So it's mutual.
Thank you. Your name and age, and why
He
did you
like
pop
he
your
like walking so casually, like
He walk like
Just your height,
this.
that's
Hey,
all.
what's good, baby
You
girl?
have a great smile. I like
You
that you're
are.
on
How you
tour,
doing,
but
shawty? He one of those unk that pull up to the barbecue and try to talk to every woman in that bed.
I am the 5'5" Idris, man. I swear, bro. I
He
get
said
it.
he the
The height,
5'5"
man, the height
Idris.
is
Idris
killer.
out the
I get it all
Korean.
the time.
you,
Bro.
know, you have a great smile.
Appreciate
It's you just a little.
Appreciate
I want to be picked up.
Never
Aw.
know. Never know. Don't judge a book by the look at the cup. You don't know.
She's someone that's your type.
She is a beautiful woman
Yeah.
put together.
I mean, the
That's
short
it.
guys be funny though.
Yeah, look, even my wife didn't thought I would be able to pick her up. Should I scoop her ass up? She
I
started
mean,
blushing.
You clench your butt when you pull me.
Hey, don't do that. No, I don't clench my butt.
We have
No,
proof.
okay, that was trying to pick you up from the floor and put you on the couch. That's different compared to you standing and I need to scoop you off your feet and carry you. Like, you know what I'm saying?
You clench your butt.
And I was wearing boxers, so you see my ass crack is squeezing up. Don't do that. What's your problem? My friend, you're not going to talk about me like this on this camera now. You guys do not hear that. Clean your ears. My friend. See, yeah. Even your headrest say you capping.
No, we didn't.
You don't know.
She's someone that's your type.
She is beautiful.
Thank you,
woman, put
likes
together
on
well.
TikTok. Thank
I
y'all
love
so
her
much, man.
glitter, little
Thank
color
you, guys.
coordination, everything, you know, sparky, you know. look
Been there
good.
for a while.
Thank you so much.
Absolutely, yeah. Beautiful smile as well.
Thank you. Your name and age, and why did you end up popping your balloon?
Hi, I'm Natalie. I'm 38 years old. I popped the balloon initially because you said you're an entrepreneur, and then you listed like a number of other things.
There's
after,
still a
like,
lot
as
of
an
girls
entrepreneur,
left.
What are you selling or what are
Yeah.
you doing? Because it sounded like you just had a whole bunch of, no disrespect, hobbies.
Actually, I make money in everything that I do.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I
So
do
you're
comedy
doing a little bit of
shows, I do
everything.
podcasting, yes, everything.
Okay.
My actor I just shot in a movie, just released in a movie.
Congrats.
So yeah,
Okay.
no hobbies. These are everything I'm passionate about, and I make income off of what I do.
Okay.
It's not a hobby.
Okay,
I mean,
yeah, it just
you-
sounded like that. So that's like that's my
Flex.
initial pop aside. Like I said, trying to give it the whole notion of what I used to be, what I'm used to. So that was it, really. Yeah.
Now she's someone that's your type.
Yes. Put
This
together
girl,
well,
compared to every
nice
other girl on the
smile.
line, I feel like
the
her
little
energy
outfit, the
is.
shoes is complimenting the fit.
Yeah, it's
you
like.
know?
I don't know.
A bit more serious.
Yeah, it's like, I don't know. With me, you know, personally,
I bought 2 of them.
Like it doesn't fit you.
yeah, it doesn't fit like
Yeah.
like I would go for a
Alright, your
woman
name
like
and
that, you
age
know what I'm
and what
saying?
agenda
Compared to
popping.
every other girl.
Sophia, 36. Maybe it's the height, I believe, but I love everything that you do. I'm a creative as well. I do a lot of different things, and yeah, I think that was about it. And maybe the age gap. That's about it.
Okay.
Yeah, but I love black and white. Like I love black and white. That's my favorite
Yeah.
color. So.
Went for something neutral. I just
Yeah.
want it to be neutral, right?
Alright, now she's someone that's your type.
Yeah, you know, okay, I think all of women came out. They're all beautiful. I just, you know, didn't get to know anybody, but it is what it is, you know, respectfully.
Thank you.
Aw.
Okay, let's head on back. Unfortunately, that's all the
All my
balloons
show king
popped,
out
but
there,
thank you
dog.
so much for coming on.
I'm
Let's
praying
give
for
it up
y'all.
for him, ladies.
You
Is
gonna
he the
find
last
him.
dude?
Yeah, he is the last dude.
There's so
Thank
many
you everyone
girls
for tuning
left.
into this episode of Pop the Balloon or Find Love.
Yeah.
If you'd like to be featured in any
Only-
of our
what, how
upcoming
many people?
episodes,
3
make sure
people?
you click on that
Or
link
2?
in the description box below and
I
fill
think
out a form
2.
to be considered.
Wasn't it like
Also,
2
don't
or
forget
3?
to like,
I think it was
comment,
2.
and
crazy.
subscribe, and we'll catch you all next time.
Now I like this episode. 2?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I like this episode because it's like you get to see, you know, like the guys that come in. Cause I don't know, maybe this might be my opinion, you know, but I feel like most of the episode that I've seen, there's a lot of guys that's being dickheads. You know what I'm saying? And
I feel like that is mostly like when they are a bit
younger, yeah.
they tend to be a bit immature.
Yeah. So, yeah. I mean, I've seen the episode with, you know, women also, like, you know, where, like, you heard, like, the reason for being there, and you're like, why did you even come here? You know what I'm saying? It's like,
Yeah.
if you're not going to do a long distance, like, this
That
is
feels a bit silly to
you know what I'm
me.
saying? It's like this find love. You know you're going to encounter somebody that, you know, that is going to be like, oh, I live here, you live there, you okay with long distance. Like,
Yeah.
they here for love, you feel me? But, like, apart from that, like, I've seen a lot of episodes that niggas is just fucking dickheads, bro. Like, it's like you like the light skin one, you remember? They was like, oh, because I'm light skinned. Like, bro, what the fuck? Like, we watched that here on
Yeah.
stream the last time.
That was
That
the last episode that we watched.
Man, if y'all see this video here on YouTube, man, yeah, y'all go watch that episode. I'm gonna tell you, you gonna be pissed off with me. You know what I'm saying? Like, we both gonna be pissed off together. Cause like that episode, bro. Oh my god, I was trying
But it started off really well.
Really well.
And then it just turned left.
It just flipped upside down completely, and I'm like, what the fuck is going on in this bitch? Yeah, that shit pissed me off. But this episode, nah, W.
This one was good.
Hey, W's in the chat. No cap, man. This was a good episode. I fuck with it. I liked it. I like it.